Good morning. I'm Lisa Valentine, Managing Editor of FSO Knowledge Exchange, and I'm here with Adrian He. Adrian is the Managing Director of Global Solutions and Strategy and Governance for Wells Fargo. Thanks for joining me this morning, Adrian. Thanks. Let me ask you a question about securing support for offshoring and outsourcing. How important is it to secure this support at the highest levels of your organization?
Yeah, it's clearly a very important thing because I think that without that, it's harder to push through the concept across the organization. I think leaders at the very highest level need to understand that this is something that they will, look to do, whether near term or in the future, and support it from a perspective of this is from an efficiency perspective that is something they want to explore. As far as the broader organization, once you do that, I think it's very important to drive the value proposition of why this is important and why they can leverage this as a way to both do their work in a more effective, efficient manner, and also to potentially grow globally. So I think it's very important for leaders at the very top end to both understand this and also know, how this can be leveraged for their operations.
Great, excellent. Are there any tactics you can share with us on how you go about actually securing this high-level support?
I think, predominantly a lot of leaders, their first instincts around the outsourcing work is risk. How risky is this venture? What kind of impact will it have on our clients and our customers? Are our data protected? How are we going about transacting this work to make sure that there's no negative press or impact on our business in general? So I think it's very important as you secure the support of leaders is to have a very good, clear, laid out plan on how the work is done, how data is protected from both infrastructure and also process perspective, and then to make sure that there's a very clear process and guidelines on how, number one, you'll govern this work, and number two, how you would transition the work offshore or to another vendor for that matter, to make sure it's very clear, it's very, I don't want to say safe, but in a way it is, to show how the vendor supports us in this perspective or partner in doing this work.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Adrian. I want to thank you again for joining us here today. Can you talk just a little bit about why events such as the FSO event are important to the industry?
It's very important because this is a forum where professionals like ourselves who live, eat, breathe this topic and understand the nuances of doing it and things that can go wrong, things that can go right. But there's always new, innovative ways of dealing with different issues and challenges that's coming forward in terms of impacting us. So I think it's very important in terms of exchange of ideas, discussions of methods and processes, and how we can continue to advance the work around offshoring. So events like this is very important to facilitate that.
Great. Thank you so much again, Adrian, and enjoy the rest of your day with us.
Thank you.